Monday, and I'm going to try this again. I'm going to do another juice cleanse.
All right.
I tried a juice cleanse last week from Nectar. And it's like, I don't know how much, like $49. You get like a whole day of juice, right? And all the bottles are numbered, so it's really easy to do. And last week I did the juice cleanse, and then after bottle number 3, I ended up having like a sandwich. And you're supposed to just have the 6 juices all day. That's all you have. It's supposed to cleanse your body, and it's good for you. And then, it's good to start off that way so you can lose weight. And every time I've done it before, I've been pretty good at it. In fact, I did a juice cleanse one time for, I think it was 13 or 14 days. It was fantastic. But lately, I find it so hard to get through the juice cleanse. It's so hard. So today I'm starting totally fresh on the juice cleanse. And it's what, after the show's over, is the hard part. Surrounded by food. My weekend was a crazy food. It all started here on the show when Einstein's brought all these bagels in.
Oh, they were delicious.
They were delicious. And I went camping with my son, and it was just like nonstop. Like, I love camping food. Because when you go camping, it's just about, you just don't care. You can't, nobody goes camping and go, oh, I'm on a diet. There's like peach cobbler, and there's just hamburgers and hot dogs and cookies, and it's the cookies that are just like, it's everything that just, like if you're a zombie apocalypse, grab all the stuff from the grocery store. We just need this to survive. And it's just stuff that's there. It's Cheese Whiz. Is that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, that is incredible. Plus, you can kind of justify it because don't you have to hike to your camping location anyway?
Well,
so you need the sugars to fuel the hike.
You would think that, but here's the deal. My son's a Boy Scout, and this Boy Scout trip is called a car camp out. And when you're a Cub Scout and you become a Boy Scout, and then you can become an older Boy Scout, they do this thing called an annual car camp out, where it's also for the moms and stuff, where you get to drive to this campsite, and all the Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, everybody, they have this huge camp over, and it's for the older Boy Scouts like my son Jake, and they teach the younger Boy Scouts stuff, right? So it's a car camp out. So you drive, and we had to drive 2 hours to this one place. Then once you drive into the woods, you drive 12 miles into these dark, deep woods, and another 2 miles or 6 miles into the woods, another mile deeper in the woods, and there's this camp out place. And then you put set your tents up and stuff like that, and you leave your cars right there, right? So that's how it's done. But because there was something going on with the area we were in, we weren't allowed to keep our cars there. So we had to park our cars and unload everything. And then the dads and some moms had to drive their cars 2 miles away in this parking lot, and we had to walk back to our campsite. So it wasn't technically a car camp out, So my son Jake and I dumped our stuff. I had to go I had to go drive. I borrowed a truck from my friend Pat at Peoria Ford, and I dropped the truck off. And when I dropped the truck off, I was walking back to the campsite, and I see this guy in another truck, and he's got a flat tire. And I'm like, I got a bag of pistachios, I'm like, I got 24 hours of no technology. What am I going to do, So I go, should I go help this guy with this flat tire? But there's another guy helping him with this flat tire. There's 2 guys working on a truck with a flat tire. So I'm sitting there thinking, 2 guys is enough for a flat tire. Me, if I'm going to get in the way, what can like a 3rd guy helping with a flat tire? That's too many people, don't you think?
It's aggressive.
Yeah, thanks.
Plus, do you know how to help change a tire?
No, I changed a tire a long time ago. But I think a 3rd guy, like Rich said, aggressive, too many people.
Yeah,
so as I'm standing there, and I'm walking past the flat tire guy, a 3rd guy jumps in and starts helping.
The nerve.
And he's useful. He helps us grab move. And I'm like, holy crap, the 3rd guy helped out. That could have been me. So I'm standing there eating my pistachios, and now I'm next to the truck. And I'm going, should I ask, do you guys need my help? And I'm eating my pistachios. And there's 3 guys on this tire. I'm like, should I say something or should I not? I should just keep walking. I got 2 miles to walk. My son Jake's waiting for me. And I go, should I help? There's 3 guys on this tire. 3 guys is a lot. A 4th guy shows up while I'm standing there eating my pistachios.
Get out of town.
4 guys working on the truck with a front flat tire.
Borderline preposterous.
And most of them are trying to get the spare tire from underneath the back of the truck. And I'm like, 4 guys working. And I could have helped when there were 2 guys.
Yeah.
So I just
Instead, you're just sitting there shoving pistachios on your face like it's a movie.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, do I throw my pistachio shells on the ground? Is that littering? Pistachio shells is nature. So I'm putting them in my pocket, watching these 4 guys work their ass off on this truck. So anyway, I just kind of like tiptoed away.
But because you could have helped and other people showed up, it's kind of like you changed a tire.
It was almost like I thought these guys were moving too fast. Let me think about it before you all jump in. Hold on a minute. Like I'm gonna get. So I walk up to Jake's our camp, whereas you said normally you hike. You know, so
yeah.
But there's no hiking involved really because it's supposed to be a car camp out. The only hiking was the 2 miles I did from the parking space, which there wasn't supposed to be hiking, and the kids are supposed to help all the other kids out. So what happened is my son Jake puts up a tent, then he goes and he helps all the other kids. So that I'm like, the dads really have nothing to do. So all the dads are like playing cards together and stuff, and I'm like, come on, man. I know I'm on like special ADD meds and stuff, which make me pretty sociable, but I need to be on some more heavy doses of meds if you expect me to go play cards with dads up in the woods.
But you love a good game night. You can look at it like that.
Oh, man.
Not cards.
So I go in my tent, and I grab my phone, and I got these headphones Rich got me for Christmas. They're these wireless headphones. And I turn on my phone, and there's no cell reception anywhere. But I was smart enough to download a whole bunch of episodes of 13 Reasons Why, which is that new show on Netflix everyone's talking about. Now, Kyle, did you continue watching it?
Yeah, but I didn't get very far. I think I'm on like episode 4 or 5.
Okay, Rich, have you started watching it?
Not even a little yet.
Okay. So I'm in my tent. This is around noon. I'm in my tent. And I was in my tent from noon until 4 watching the show, right? And to the point where I thought something was wrong. Like nobody came to get me. Like my son Jake.
Anyone realize I'm not out there?
I thought my son Jake was go, Dad, we're gonna go fishing now. Dad, we're gonna go. Like I thought I would take my headphones off and listen, and I would just hear crickets. And like you think I'd hear like kids going, so sometimes I heard nothing. So I'd put my headphones back on. I'd watch another couple episodes. Now it's 6:30, right? I haven't seen my kid in 6 hours.
What?
And I've been in my tent for 6 hours. My phone is down like 28% battery, and I'm so into this show. This show's incredible, right?
Really?
Yeah, so I'm into this, and it is so depressing. So I'm into this show, and finally I get out, and I'm like, man, it's like dinner time. Where's Jake? And I walk outside my tent. We had this cooler full of hot dogs and stuff, and I'm like, where the hell is Jake? So I walk down to the younger camp, and I go, has anyone seen Jake? And they're like, no, we haven't seen him in a long time. I'm like, oh my God.
Uh-oh.
What the hell's my kid? And then I go, so you haven't seen Jake? They're like, no. And the guy's got an apron on. He's got cooking chicken wings. He's got hamburgers, hot dogs. He goes, you want something to eat? I'm like, hell yeah. So
no search party yet.
No, I'm eating chicken wings. I'm eating peach cobbler. I'm eating corn on the cob, potatoes, baked potatoes.
Yeah,
I'm having hummus and pita.
You got to be
Wow, where's
emotional.
your son? Who knows?
Chili. And I'm sitting there with all these, the younger Boy Scout dads, right? And I'm sitting there shoving fruit in my face. And all of a sudden, out of the backwoods, I see my son Jake pop up with a stick. He's like, hey, Dad. I'm like, hey, son. Come on over here and have some dinner. So my son comes over, he eats like this, and he goes, what do you want to do, Dad? I go, I don't know, it's probably dinner time, or time to go to bed. He goes, you want to go to bed? It was like 8:30 or so, we went to bed.